Hello and welcome back to Point Blank World Challenge 2017 in Moscow, Russia. I'm Joshua Kim, and with me is Sean Kwan.
Yep.
2 days, 10 teams, 9 countries. Now down to just 2 teams and 2 countries.
Yep.
It is going to be Russia, the hometown advantage or not. Regardless, they're up there. They've got the fans rooting for them against Thailand.
Yeah, signature PB. I was gonna say signature point blank.
Or peanut butter.
Yeah, or peanut butter.
But
Anyway, signature PB versus Znation, and fortunately or unfortunately, both sides have made it up to the semifinals with 0 loss. So, you know, they're probably thinking, it's like, oh man,
we're the better team.
yeah, no, or that, or I was thinking the other way. Oh man, the opposite team, the opposing team, made it up here with 0 loss as well. They're probably good.
No, that's definitely not what you should be thinking. As a professional team, you should definitely be thinking, they had an easier ride up here. We had the better 4 wins, and we're going to try to be undefeated and, give it their all. That's why, you're not a pro player.
Yeah, that's why you're wearing red and I'm wearing blue.
The correlations are immense. It's incredible. They make so much sense. So we are going to go into this match, and it's going to be pretty exciting because, one, Russia has hosted this tournament this time around. Point Blank World Challenge brought to you by Zepeto. VSL Studios here in South Korea, casting to you live, Russia to Korea and then Korea to elsewhere through YouTube and also 4game.com, so on and so forth.
Yeah, and I'm very happy that it just came to my mind when you were saying, from Russia to Korea to whatever, to so forth, to whoever is watching. And I'm very happy because yesterday we did have a lot of technical difficulties.
A few delays.
Yeah.
Were definitely prevalent.
But today, it's so smooth.
It is. It's really nice. We've gotten to see some 2-0s. We've gotten to see some 2-0s that were close. We've gotten to see all the 3 a best of 3 game where we've seen them play out all 3 games, and it was nice to see that as well. And also 2-0s that were just like stompings, but still fun to watch because it was an exhibition match, like the one we watched just before.
Yeah.
And also I want to add on top of that, Indonesia performing so well as a new team coming up. And, a lot of people don't really know how hard it is to be a sniper in this game. But, coming out with an incredible style that is hard to play up against these riflers that, the time it takes to scope in and get that shot, you already get headshot most of the time. But, performing that well as the new team from Indonesia, props to them. Yeah. And also to Thailand, who also has a sniper on their team.
Yeah. But, but he decided to, he's a sniper. I don't want to call him like a all-around or a flex player, but during the matchup against IC Sports, I was going to say IC Nations again, but IC Sports, he did, no, not IC Sports, Endeavor.
Against Endeavor,
He put down his sniper and, they ended up winning. Even without, Reality Jesus' sniper against Jax's sniper.
Exactly. So they're very good at changing and evolving to the situation at hand, and that brought them up into this spot in the grand finals against Russia. Znation, who have yet to be proven wrong that they deserve this trophy, the $50,000 at stake.
Yeah, and I was also thinking before the semifinals started, nothing against ICE Sports, but I was thinking it's either Znation, SignaturePB, or Endeavor, that like 2 of the 3 teams that I just said are going to make it up to the finals, and whichever 2 teams made it up, nothing against, I'm just saying it again, nothing against IC Sports. It's just that,
it's the facts.
No, that too. But whenever I saw these 3 teams matchups or compete against other teams or against each other, I had the most enjoyment, or I was enjoying my time casting.
Very
it
enjoyable
as well.
to watch them play.
Yeah, so I was thinking like, whichever 2 of the 3 teams that make it up to the grand final, it's gonna be a blast. And yesterday, not yesterday, what am I saying?
Just before.
Today, we did get to see SignaturePB
versus,
SignaturePB versus Endeavor, and that was also like a grand final for me, and I hope it was for you because it was that much fun and it was that close.
Aren't that many opportunities to see a sniper battle.
Yeah.
Reality Jesus, who's incredible on both the rifle and the sniper, pulls it out when he needs to, along with, a sniper-only guy like Jax. That's even rarer to see, but he's constantly able to get these one-on-one fights and occasionally getting 1 to 3 kills per round. It's pretty amazing to watch this level of play in this game called Point Blank. Like I mentioned before, rifles are just so powerful. What would you like? What kind of thoughts do you have to think to be like, no, I'm still gonna be good on the sniper, even though the rifles, as popular vote goes, much stronger than sniper is, like the value wise.
Yes, because sniper you'll have to scope in and then shoot, whereas a rifle you just shoot with the crosshair already
Right.
on your screen,
And the fact
like
that you can get
yeah.
headshots very
Yeah.
easily, well, it's not hard to get headshots. The hitbox at certain times it does feel like it's enormous, and you see a lot of headshots a lot within game, but especially in the pro scene, that's what they're going for.
Yeah, especially in the pro scenes, because when I play, I don't get that many headshots. I don't know
okay.
why. I'm aiming at the head, but I
okay.
get headshotted. I don't know. Maybe it's like a reflex, boom, boom. But I don't know. But in the pro scenes, it's good that you mentioned it. In the pro scenes, we do see a lot of headshots, especially
That's what you're
from
going for.
yeah, especially from certain players that is able to keep that crosshair on the headshot line even when they duck. I probably mentioned it yesterday, and they are very good at the headshots. And we do see as the matches, even in the group stages, progress, and we get to know which teams are stronger. We see when the stronger teams are playing, we see more headshots.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so I'm very excited to see these. Now they are allowed to call themselves the 2 best teams in the world. We're there.
2017, yeah.
We're in the grand finals
Yeah.
of 2017 Point Blank World Challenge, and it's going to be Thailand versus Russia, which is a huge milestone for Russia, for that matter, because they weren't in the top 3 last year.
Yeah.
They might have been in the top 3, actually. It was Brazil, Thailand, and another team that sort of escapes me right now. I'm pretty sure it was Russia, but now they're able to go up above that level, above that accolade, and now they're either in one of the 2 spots, first or second.
Yeah, and now we are finally unveiling this 2017 champion and the semifinalist, because until now, until this moment, until we knew who made it up to the grand finals, we were keep mentioning about last year's how SignaturePB was second and Black Dragon, or their previous team,
2 Kill Gaming.
Yeah, 2 Kill Gaming was the champion last year, but now they have been dropped out, Black Dragons, and now SignaturePB once again made it up to the final, the grand finals, and now we have Znation, Russian team, up there. So now, as you said, these 2 are the current best 2 teams in the world.
And they will be until the next
Yeah.
PBWC.
Yeah. So maybe next year we'll probably be like, in 2017, it was SignaturePB and Znation until we get to the grand finals
Exactly.
again.
It's going to
But
be
yeah.
fun to watch, because at that point, Brazil's going to be like, we need to practice more. We
Yeah.
need to prevent those mistakes from happening and try to compete and contend for that top 2 spot. But right now, they're out of the picture.
Yeah.
So safe movements for Russia and Thailand for now. They don't have to worry about South America, which also I want to talk about Peru, but we'll do that later. And we'll probably do that in the next PBWC.
Yeah.
But before that, we are getting ready to get into our final match. I wish we were able to be there live
Yeah.
and see what's going on. I'm sure
Yeah.
they had a lot of performances, and I'm sure that interviews are awesome as well. And just, outside of the stadium itself, I'm sure there are other things to check out and look at. Memorabilia, right? Memorabilia. That's right.
Yeah.
You get to check out the history of PBWC as well, because Zepeto and last time it was Garena Esports as well. Garena, they try to do their best to host, and I feel like it's a great production all in all.
Yeah, it is. And unfortunately, I wasn't there to see it last year. Well, I did see the VODs, and I did see you and your sister,
Right.
or not your sister, what am I saying? Little Susie.
Yeah.
Being your sister, casted last year. And I have also seen the VOD of Little Susie and Archelios casted as well. And it seemed very fun, and it was a different setting from how Russia is doing it right now. Like, right now they're doing it a straight line, like, the standard, but in the previous VODs when I saw it, it was like three guys in the front or 2 guys in the back, and like we see people turning around, interacting. Right now they just do fist bump side to side, but like back in the day, like last year and last year, we see all 5 people interacting because they are back to back. So it's very nice to see
Different
all
kinds
these
of formats, different stages, and every country that you go to, it's different, and especially because you get to travel as well. Like I've mentioned this before, in the past 2 days with 10 teams and 9 countries, and the pressure being on.
And the butter popcorn.
Yeah, and the popcorn. It's very nice to see that these guys are in a competition, in a tournament, but at the same time, it's a ceremony.
Yeah.
It's a celebration of esports, and all these countries being able to come to one place and compete and not just try to go for the win, but also have fun.
Yeah, they are enjoying it definitely.
Yeah.
We mentioned it a couple times that we want to be there to cast live and just see the vibe and feel the aura. And it seemed like during the break times when we see the live videos of the stage, it seems like they are doing some events that
Right.
we
In the beginning, the opening ceremony, they had Nanta.
well, not that, like like some events as giving out something or
raffles.
raffles and stuff like that. And even though we can't participate, like if we're there and we see
course,
the
it's
events going on and like it's more
interactive,
fun.
and you get to be more involved and immersed in the culture and joy of, the one thing that you love the most, games. And, if Point Blank is one of that and you join and go into the festivities, it's just wonderful to do. So definitely, I wish we were there,
Yeah, I'd
be able to enjoy the weather, the beautifully cold weather.
Yeah, it would have.
Is it cold there right now?
Probably, but
I don't think so.
It
I
doesn't
mean, like-
matter. I'm wearing blue.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm gonna accept it as a fact after this point.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Once you wear blue, you must go to Russia.
Yeah, I must.
Yeah, because it's
No,
the
but yeah.
perfect match.
Yeah, but yeah, I've never been there, and that is actually one of the countries that I've actually wanted to go
Yeah.
to. But
Seeing that it's so close to Korea as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, I will be traveling and going to America soon,
yeah.
but I'm a little bit disappointed that I wasn't able to get the chance and opportunity to go travel around the countries that are nearer to here than they are to
Yeah.
America. But maybe one day I'll be able to visit Russia. But before we do that,
So the time has come for the grand final match. Now we will see who is the best in the world, who will win $30,000 for the first place and who will bring this trophy home. And let's welcome first team, Znation, Russia.
all right, we have Znation or Znation as the host pronounced it as.
Nation coming up. The fans definitely cheering them on. Getting hyped with the flag on his back. It's very nice to see. They are very, very excited to be here. A little bit nervous, I feel like, from the first two players, but definitely excited to represent their country.
Together for about half of a year.
And
the crowd loves them. They play
the crowd definitely has helped them out in the past by cheering them on and hyping them up
and now
to try to get that secure win. But
Signature
now,
PB, Thailand.
from Thailand, coming up on stage, Signature PB.
Yep.
I'm not exactly sure what the PB stands for. I'm sure it does
It's
stand
probably
for Point Blank.
yeah.
But I mean, in our hearts, it's definitely peanut butter.
Crunch.
Yep.
But yeah, Signature PB consists of Reality Jesus, Forgotten, Spadra, Svit, and VAR. And
Current
Znation
champions
has
of PBWC,
Lesiana,
one of the
Johnny,
strongest
John
team
K,
in the
Raiden,
world,
and Gentile.
now they will fight
Right, and
together.
these players
This
are,
is
I mean, the
the
name
moment.
of the team,
Grand
Znation,
final match,
is
guys.
fairly
You can
new,
now
but
shake
these
your
players
hands
are
and
not
take
new
your
to the
seats.
scene.
We
Some
are
of them
ready
are,
for the
but a lot of
action.
them are veterans, and a lot of them know the ins and outs of this game, and they, with their strong additions to the team, are definitely in the runnings for this trophy right now in between these two teams, Thailand and Russia. What will the band picks be? We will
The
find
crowd
out.
is awesome here in
But,
Moscow, and we
the
go
tensions
back to
are
our
high.
casters. Let's see
It
who
is
the
best of
in the
three,
world. Let's
but let's
see
see what she
this
has to say.
game. Everyone are so excited, guys. Over to you, casters.
We are excited. I like that smirk on her face. She's got that one side. She's like,
Yeah.
everyone's so excited.
Yeah.
Let's go over to you, casters. So thank you for tossing it over to us.
Yeah.
I enjoy the smirk.
And soon, before we go back into the live stage, they probably are gonna have a little team talk for the band picks for the maps. What maps are we gonna ban? What maps are we gonna pick? And what are we gonna leave out for the random map choice or
Decided.
the third? Yeah, the decided map. So yeah, during that time, let's talk a little bit about the teams. I haven't noticed any formidable sniper from Znation, to be
Right.
honest. Whereas Signature PB, we mentioned many times that Reality Jesus is able to be on the sniper as well as the rifle.
Exactly.
So what if they go on Stormtube? How do you think it will be? Do you think Znation might get
Well,
stomped
that's
over?
the thing. I mean, like we mentioned about ban picks, and everybody bans Luxville
Yeah.
and Safe House because
Yeah.
they just don't really want to play it all that much. But this time around, maybe we'll see Znation come out and ban Stormtube, and we'll have to figure that out Yeah, I mean, like, why wouldn't they? What's the point of giving the opponent a strong map? I mean, like, we've seen them win. We've seen both teams win on Luxville before, so perhaps that can be part of the rotation. But I don't. It's not out of the realm of possibility that they will ban Stormtube.
All right. Well, SignaturePB's first ban is Midtown.
Nice.
Wow.
Unless it's a mistake, because we've seen them ban Midtown before.
That is true.
So we'll see if that is true and holds up. But yeah, I don't mind seeing a ban on Midtown either. I'm kind of tired of watching Midtown, to be honest.
Yeah, we did see Midtown every match
in the
today,
semifinals so far. But Midtown being banned is not that bad of an idea. And then Safe House, well, everybody just doesn't like Safe House because of the complications that arise. But yeah, Midtown being banned, it seems like it is locked in. It doesn't really look like a problem or a technical difficulty. Now we're going to have to see where the picks lie. Now, obviously, Signature will pick Downtown.
No.
That's interesting.
Wow.
Which
all right, SignaturePB goes with Downtown, the first pick.
I guess you can snipe in Downtown, but you don't really necessarily have to. That is a situational pick, so not a bad choice. Now, Znation, let's see what they will pick. The maps that are left is Sandstorm, Stormtube, and one more map.
Luxville hasn't been banned.
Yeah.
So Luxville is still alive.
And it's going to be Stormtube, which is interesting.
All
okay,
right.
So we're assuming that since Znation has so many strong riflers and you know, they're just skilled naturally and positionally aware, that would most likely force Signature to avoid the sniper. I mean, Signature did bring out the sniper because of Jax, but situationally it might be different this time around. And at the decider, perhaps it's Luxville.
Yeah, as well as on Stormtube, as we mentioned before, the rifles are very strong. So
right, I mean, like, you can still get headshots from so far away.
Yeah,
it's not that big of a deal.
So that is probably one of the reasons why Znation picked Stormtube, because they're confident in their rifles and SMGs.
Like, we don't care.
Yeah,
go ahead and bring out your sniper. That's definitely a confident pick. If anything, it could be mind games and just be like, you know what, we'll give you Stormtube. Go ahead and try sniping. We'll still beat you and you know, start the games early even before you go into the match. Now, our third match, the decider, is Sandstorm, which we've seen a lot of between. You know, that was the second map for Indonesia and Thailand.
Yep.
And you know how hard of a time they had then. So we'll see if it has to go there. I would love for it to go to the third map.
Yeah, definitely. It being the grand finals and they are holding hands, sharing their chi.
Yes. Gather the energy. Get the emotions down, get focused, and it's very good because it is a team game. You don't want one person to tilt because it spreads like a virus.
Yeah.
So let's keep the energy up and the same all throughout. It's really good to see. I like that family vibe coming out from Thailand.
All right, here's Russia just giving high fives.
Yeah, definitely.
To, you know, get the hype up, and it seems as if we are slowly going in to our first map.
Exactly. The loading screen has finished. They are within the game, and it's starting right away. Let's get it going on
Downtown.
All right.
Spam's going on.
15 seconds in, spraying down the windows.
Znation on the Free Rebel side, Signature on the CT Force.
Let's check it out. They're playing a little bit. It's not slow yet. You can't really say it's a slow match so far. Let's check it out.
Well, this is how it should be to, you know, slowly try to gather information, especially on the Free Rebel side, instead of just rushing in recklessly.
Exactly. So smokes have been placed over here by Catwalk just to avoid any information being sent over here on B side through those windows. And we already get to see 2 shots going. This is the first 2 kills of this match, of the grand finals. Znation going down at a disadvantage of 2 men. But Znation Johnny able to get a headshot, making it a closer match. It's not all done at this point, but we get to see Forgotten getting a kill up on the board along with Varn. Now it's going to be hard to pull a 1v4 clutch in the first round. And yeah, it's going to go to Signature.
All right, Signature on the CT4 side gets the first round, And as we always mention, CT Force always has that slight bit of an advantage
Yeah.
because all they have to do is get to the A side and the B side and defend it instead of trying to find a way into a certain position.
Exactly. I mean, in
where
most demolition games,
Yeah.
in most FPSs, when it's a demolition map, the defending side always has a slight advantage. But now it's evened up because Znation Johnny is able to get his first kill and make it a 4v5. But it's traded off.
Oh!
Spit getting the headshot through the smoke. And
Yeah.
he's not able to survive. Now Vaughn cleaning up some more. Znation Johnny, who got the first kill in this round, is now out for the count. It is 3v4.
Yeah, Reality Jesus, if you notice, the first round and the second round, he was the first one to die in Signature and the only one to die in this second round with 0 kills.
Signature doing a great job right now in an extraordinary fashion. They have almost all of their men alive. Only 2 people have died in the last 2 rounds, which means that 10 kills are split amongst the team. That's right.
Yep.
Johnny's the only one with kills on the
Znation
Free
side,
Rebel
yeah.
side, yeah.
And if you notice, our Reality Jesus is still on the AUG. Maybe today is his AUG day.
Yeah, or the AUG map for now, or the AUG side for that matter. Gentile trying to get a pick off through these windows over here, trying to get through B.
Yeah, Jesus took a little damage already. Always taking the first blow on Signature side.
Right, Varn looking back and forth between the site and mid, just in case they decide to push up there.
Ooh! A headshot for both sides, 1-for-1 trade.
Forgotten getting one and then getting taken out, so it's not that bad of a situation for Signature and or Znation. Let's check it out. It is much slower than before.
They are trying to gather information.
Right.
They don't want to just, rush into whatever site.
Right. They're rotating around, 1 at mid and 2 towards A, 1 at B for Free Rebels.
Yep, CT Force is also playing it very patient, and that's how it should be for the defending team. They don't really need to rush out unless, if you outnumber them and you want to have a little fun or do a little flank, yeah. But in this situation right now, a 4v4 or a 5v5, you want to just stay put and wait and get information for you, to give out to your teammates. And here we go, some smokes and...
Gentile getting that nade kill to start it off, but Varn going back and forth. Gentile getting the second kill against Varn. Now it's easy for Znation to be able to secure this bomb plant because it's a 3v2. They're inside the French Cafe right now, and they have to position themselves to get these easy picks. It's going to look like a win for Znation.
Yeah, Svit is actually going for that late flank to go around and probably get a crossfire from across the maps. And Svit does take one down.
Right, he is at mid right now. He's by the double doors, and he's going to peek out. He does survive, but he goes down finally by John K, who's able to go and creep up on him. Now Svit is the only one alive, but he's gets taken out by John K. Yet again, a double kill.
All right, well played. Good thing that they spotted that mid and that's flank, because they were trying to sandwich him because they were outnumbered, but unfortunately they weren't able to take that win.
All right, so 2 over at B, 1 towards Catwalk, and the rest over at A. Now, which side will Znation choose? They just need to get some information. Blow up those environmental barrels.
Yep, playing it very slow. Varn taking a little bit of damage.
Yeah, everybody on the board has about 2 kills, except for Westiana, but it's all right. Westiana's presence is enough. I mean, up until this point, we have been talking about kills and who needs to step up. But Westiana, at this point, with only 3 rounds played, it's not that big of a deal because he's still a great player and he's someone to be feared. So it's not that big of a problem. John K scoping in.
And at this point, in the grand finals...
Oh, and he scopes in and gets out of the zoom too late. And to look at the double doors for 2 men with rifles shooting at you is not a good sign.
All right, Signature is confident with all 5 men alive. Reality Jesus again taking the first damage on his team, but staying alive, and he dies with Svit, making it 3 versus 4.
And we were just talking about how Westiana, it doesn't matter that he has 0 kills. Unforgotten getting a double kill for himself as well. Spaja also up on the board for 2. It's amazing how quickly and efficient these guys are able to get these trade-offs. But as I mentioned before, Westiana, he got 2 kills of his own. So if you look on the Znation side, everybody has at least 2 kills, except for one guy. I think, I'm not sure who has 1 kill, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. They will catch up eventually, but Signature are up 2 rounds. It's going to be a little bit scary for Znation.
Yeah. Oh,
Whoa!
Gentile kills himself with his own nade.
That's the first time we've seen this. And look
Yes.
at him. He's really disappointed. It's like,
Oh.
did people see that? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw him grab his
Oh.
face.
No, I'm talking about in his perspective. I'm sure he's like,
Oh.
I hope nobody saw that. But everybody in the world did.
Yeah.
And it's a darn
And
shame.
this is the grand finals.
Exactly. Very nervous in these times, in these trialing times.
Well, now it's 5v3, and one of the Z Nations, John K, has very, very low health.
Right. They have to spam down over here towards mid.
Mm-hmm.
Smoked. Shooting through the double doors and not allowing any vision for Signature. But it doesn't really matter. They don't really need it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
They are up one man. Oh, no, two men.
2 man, yeah. Taking it
Gentile.
slow, though. It's not like Z Nation gave up because, they are down 2 men. They are taking it slow, trying to get some picks and trying to make it as even as possible. And right now John K is peeking mid to see if any rotations are happening. And CT Force is just playing it very patiently.
They're a turtle
and
right
calm.
now.
And Forgotten starts that off with the kill, making it 5v2.
Yeah. Through the wall, it's not going to be easy for Z Nation to make a single dent in this armor. They are turtling it up. They don't need to do anything aggressive and getting picks off like Jesus right now.
And the last one is information is given out, and Svit goes in and finishes off the last member of Z Nation, taking that round, making it 4-1.
Which is, it's an indicator that, CT Force is not that hard to get wins. But at the same time, you would want to get as many rounds as possible on this Free Rebel side, because when you switch it around, although we do expect them to win in incredible fashion, on the off chance that Signature do get wins on the Free Rebel side, then it's just bad news. He's spraying it down, but he gets caught with a grenade. Z-Nation starting it off with a 5v4 advantage, but Johnny does go down because of a spray through the wall. The smoke is going in. It's going to prevent any vision going into that cafe. They're going to try to get the bomb plant down, and Svit jumping through the window is going to get shot down by Raiden. So it's pretty comfortable right now for Z-Nation.
Yeah, and Varn having so little HP, he has to play very carefully, and they are all together at mid.
There we go. The crossfire going out. John K able to push forward and allow for that crossfire. Everyone was caught out of position in mid, and it was great to see that cleanup.
Yeah, when they were together, all 3 of them at mid, if they aren't able to take down the enemies that come out and get picked off, there is no point of all 3 of them being there, giving the information that the whole team is there.
All right, 3 from CT4 side pushing up forward at the A site, and it's definitely looking pretty good for them because they are coming out of it with a 1-man advantage. Weziana now shooting in through the double doors. He's going to hope to get a pick, and he does. He does get one through the wall. Is he going to be able to get a second? It is 3v3. It's not that bad for Z Nation right now.
Yep.
They need to get one more round to secure a fighting chance when they switch sides.
Exactly, but Signature is definitely going to want to play calm and cool to take this round and finish the first half as 5-2. But Z Nation is not going to make that easy. They are not going to just go in recklessly or just rush in. They're going to wait for picks. They're going to wait for rotations to pick someone off.
All right, Weziana trying to exact some presence on this A side. Meanwhile, his other 2 teammates are rotating around the far side to B so that he can get that pick for the flank. And now he's going to check out towards mid, but it is a 3v2. They are at a huge advantage. They just don't need to get picked off. Please do not get picked off.
Please.
And he ducks. Missed the shot, but now they have information. They're like, okay, we know at least where one is. And they need to bunch up at this point.
Yeah, Signature Reality. Signature PB definitely, as you said, should stick as 2 to make, the winning chance a little bit higher because the opponent is definitely going to stick with 3.
Right. So it was great that they cut off that flank and were able to get a kill, and now they need to smoke off the windows, prevent any information to be gained, and get that bomb plant. Now, when they know where it is, then they have to change up their game plan and see how to approach this impenetrable fortress. We got Eyes on one side. He's ducking down just in case they pre-fire the wall.
He is ducking down. He's waiting for
And he
the
pops
timing.
out. Unfortunately, he gets caught out of position. He was great timing. Reality Jesus, information has been leaked. Is he able to get the kill? He
Yes,
does
he
through the
is.
wall. He's got 15 health left. It's 1v2. The nade comes in. He's able to avoid it. He's going to pre-fire. Ducking down. And he gets spotted out.
Oh!
Very
Wow.
good
All right, so
performance.
4-3. They did get 3 rounds. So now, to be honest, they are pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, because starting with 3 on the first half, especially when you are on the
CT
Free
Force.
Rebel side,
Yeah.
it's Znation is comfortable, very
Exactly.
comfortable.
Because at that point you can play defensively and let them come to you and let them make the mistakes as long as you are playing your cards right. So having 3 rounds in this Free Rebel side is a huge form of insurance for Znation.
Yeah, and SignaturePB definitely needs to take this round and not give them any more rounds, them meaning Znation. And I hope that is what happens, unless if that's not, then they have their chance of winning this first match
Hold
goes
on.
down.
The entirety of the team is towards A. They might be going for an aggressive push. Meanwhile, Varn, they have a little bit of info, but Jesus gets that headshot onto John K. And now they're caught in an awkward position at this point. We might be seeing a flank come about soon. There we go. He's trying to make that rotation around. Meanwhile, similar plan to before, we're going to have to see one hold down the fort at A and then 2 guys coming around for the rotation. I feel like Forgotten has gotten information and he's like, nope, I'm not playing against these 2 guys on my own.
Yep, Gentile and Westiana goes back. They almost actually caught Forgotten and, you know, was gonna do a 2v1, probably winning that 2v1. But Forgotten was smart and he fell back and
he's just scouting out and trying to get information, and he understands that the rotation is coming about, and now he has to bunch up with his teammates yet again. And they get a nade kill. Now it's a 5v3. It's looking pretty good for Signature. They want to close this out as quickly as possible, but without giving up any more rounds.
Yep. And they are still in there and gets that pick with the headshot.
Right, and the crossfire coming in through the wall. Now it's only 1 man left. Westiana, is he going to be able to pull a 1v5 clutch? He's going to get sights on 1, but he does get taken down. That was
headshot.
Exactly. That was a close call. He might have gotten 1, made a 1v4, and then continued on, but no. It's
a long way to go.
Wishful thinking. However, 3 rounds for them. Round of applause. That's not a bad start to this first match. They're going to switch sides, and let's see how well they play. We know that they are somewhat of a confident and aggressive team that likes to push up forward more compared to Signature just now, but we will see. They change up their play style depending on who their opponent is.
Yeah, they definitely don't want to give the first round to Signature when they are on the Free Rebels because they already have 5. It's 5-3. So, you know, you don't want to give that starting boost of losing the first round as the CT Force.
Right. So let's check it out. High fives all around. Hands being held all around as well. Thunder sticks being clapped. And I'm sure the fans are definitely rooting for the home team right now. And concentration and focus is all that's on the minds of Signature.
Yep. If Signature is able to get 9 rounds to first before Znation catches up to at least 7 or 8 rounds, then they will take the victory for the first match.
All right, let's check this out. There's 3, 4, 5 rotating over towards this B site in long. He's going to drop down Gentile, trying to get vision. He does shoot forward, and he gets headshot. Unfortunately, get caught in the crossfire. The smoke to cover out CT base or CT Force base right now, but they do not move forward. However, the crossfire comes in. Now it's a 5v2, 5v1. The only person left alive is Westiana, just like the last round, and it's going to be an easy win for Signature.
All right, 6-3. So if Signature is able to take 3 more rounds before Znation takes 5, then they will take the first round. And it seems as if they are focusing a little bit more on the mid side and just sending 1 into A and B,
which is extremely different from the last half. We're looking at Signature putting all their eggs in one basket for the first round and just running towards B, and it actually worked out for them. This time around, they're going to play a little bit of mind games. We have 3 people from Signature on the from B site, and let's see how they're going to maneuver about this. We see CT4 is slowly
Oh!
encroaching forward, and they're going to get that pick off Varn. And now they have information. They know that 3 of them are over there.
All right, the nade is out. Svit does take some damage. However, it is still a 5v4, and nades are thrown. Gentile dodges it.
Gentile did get a headshot before, and now he got a headshot for his own. Now let's see if he's going to be able to capitalize on another one, and he gets 2! But he does not know that one of them went underneath him, and he gets caught out of position by Varn. Varn over there by Cat, but it's not going to be enough. And yes, thankfully, Znation definitely gets around on the CT4 side, and they need to capitalize on this momentum now.
Yeah, they definitely have to continue winning, especially on the CT4 side. They don't want to give out anymore, or they may just, you know, let one round slide, but when they have this momentum of winning that previous round, they want to continue it on to at least 2 or 3 more victories for the upcoming rounds.
And it looks as if Signature is not going to go for that same strategy again. They used to have, in the first round, they went 5 to B, and then they went 3 to B, but now everyone's spread out, and they want to play a few mind games, check out where Znation is, get some information, and move slowly like we're used to.
All right, they are slow. Nobody has taken damage yet. He is just ducking down, trying to listen to sounds to see if he hears any footsteps.
He could be praying.
Or that.
Yeah, he could just be like, dear Lord,
Or that.
please let us win this round so that we gain fame and money.
All right, so a couple of nades are thrown over the roof. Nothing too critical. Nobody is taking any damage.
The pace has slowed down tremendously. It is a different kind of match compared to just a round before.
All right, they're constantly rotating around.
Right, they want to get as much presence as possible, but slowly they have moved over from B site over to A. They're going to slowly move into Catwalk and also go into this cafe. But
A minute
Johnny,
and 30 seconds have passed and nothing.
Johnny has not moved a little bit, and he's able to see that nade come in, and he gets 2 kills. Perhaps he'll get a third. No, he's going to play it safe and move back, but that's a very smart and patient play from Johnny, and he gets a third for himself. This is incredible by Z-Nation. He's able to try and apply pressure and get this 4th. Will he be able to? No, he's going to play it safe yet again, but it's been working for him before, and it's going to work for him now.
All right, that looks good. And Jesus gets taken down, and Gentile also
getting a getting a kill for himself on the board. It's 4v1. Varn, who performed pretty well before, is not going to be able to get that clutch. Great patience from Johnny.
And slowly, CT Force is showing that, you know, this is a little advantageous, and Z-Nation is catching up. It is 6-5.
Exactly. Now we only see one from Signature going towards anywhere near the B site. He's mostly looking towards mid and the double doors and applying some pressure, but otherwise they are going to slowly try to inch forward towards A right here in the cafe. He does spot one, he gets some knowledge, and he's going to try to get that headshot, but they do run away and keep it safe. However, they get information that at least one is there, and we get to see Z-Nation get a nade kill onto Forgotten.
This is a good start. A nade kill is so good because, you know, if you didn't get hit previously and that nade just does 1 kill, you still have full health.
Yeah, a grenade in this game is just so powerful. It doesn't even matter how much body armor you have. It's just gone. Goodbye. But Varn, the guy that was left alive before, has evened up the playing field this time around, and it's a 4v4. Now, Z-Nation definitely needs to tighten up and make sure not to lose any more, because Signature are able to take the advantage with like the game changes when it's a 5v5 versus a 4v4.
Yes, exactly.
There's much more room to work with, especially as the Free Rebels.
And John K needs to step up his game a little bit because he's still at 0 kills, and he is taken out first right now, currently from Znation.
Okay, Westiana is found out. He was inside, but now he gets caught by a grenade. But the headshot coming out from Johnny yet again, clutching it. Johnny with 4 kills on the board. He's going to try to get some pistol shots in through the wall, but he does not connect. It is a 3v3 still shooting through the double doors, and he's able to get one from the help of Raiden. And he does get sights, but gets knocked down. It's going back and forth. It's a 1v1. Gentile with a lot of health. He's going to try to clutch this. The grenade comes out. Is he going to get it? No, he gets headshot, and Z-Nation ties it up 6-6. This is the first match, and it's becoming pretty tense.
Yes, 6-6. It started off 5-3, which means 4 rounds have been played already, and Signature PB definitely needs to play it more patiently, and they want to take at least 1 round or 2 rounds to cut off
wow,
this
wow,
momentum.
wow. The flank coming out. He's not going to be able to land a single shot. He's going to have to run away. What are you doing, John K? You could have gotten 2 kills. Unfortunately, his shot and his aim was off. What a terrible time to miss.
Well, I think I want to just say John K's shots been off, not just that time, because he still has 0 kills.
Right, he's yet to record 1 kill for his name. He should have played it a little bit more calm, a little bit more patient. He could have gone for even a knife kill on that flank, but he did not get any, even with the SMGs. That's going to be a poor mark on his performance. It's going to go back and forth. Instead of John K, Johnny performing very well with a double kill on his own. He does get knocked out. Now it's a 2v2 with Svit and Forgotten alive, the 2 lower fraggers. But they do get a headshot. It's 1 for 1 yet again. Gentile, the veteran on the team, with 6, is definitely carrying.
All right, Svit is
Going to be able to
plant, and is
over
he
here
going to
at
be
A-bomb side.
able to cut off this momentum of Znation, winning 3 rounds in a row
Right.
and tying it up 6-6?
Well, Gentile's in a tough spot right now. It's never easy to go one-on-one with the bomb planted down in the cafe. There are so many different places to check out for, and he's going to go through the double doors and get this.
Oh.
But he gets, caught out because it's hard to get a better position on someone who's already looking at the doors. You're peeking out.
Yeah.
Unless you pre-fire, but then you already gave away your position.
Yeah. Anyway, Signature PB, 4 rounds in a row right now. They have...
No, that's not
Yes,
true.
yeah, no, that is true.
Znation had a winning streak, and now Signature.
Oh, yeah, Signature cut it off.
Exactly.
Cut off that momentum finally. So Signature PB was tied up, but now has 1 round ahead, 7-6.
Right. We want to see Znation come back and get this 1 round so that they can even up the rounds to push forward and get this first match. You know they want to start off with an advantage because once he's still alive with a little bit of health.
Yes, he is. I thought he died, but then the kill feed didn't come out. I was like,
Right.
okay, he is alive.
So Signature, if they start off with a round or a match, it's definitely going to be hard to cut that momentum and prevent a 2-0.
Yep, Reality Jesus also takes some damage.
So the next match is going to be Stormtube, and I'm not sure who's going to pull out the sniper from Znation, or if Signature is going to pull out the sniper at all. It's still 5v5. No, John K going down right now by Forgotten. Forgotten has definitely stepped up his game since the last few matches. Johnny, the MVP, able to get a headshot onto Varn.
Znation 3. Signature has 3. It is even. No,
Johnny
it's
over
4.
here.
I'm sorry. Svit is still alive.
Right, Johnny over here shooting through the exit-only sign. He gets caught out, though. He got peeked out, and Wesiana able to get that flank out of the way. Now it's a 1v1. We've seen this far too often.
No, it's a 2v1. Svit is still alive.
Oh, I'm sorry. Svit is staying alive.
1 health.
Right.
We just got to see that. Svit is alive with 1 health. And he is waiting.
Let's check this out. All quiet here in downtown.
All right, bomb has been planted.
Right.
Oh, I think he heard that. When he jumped down, he heard that footstep.
And
That
now he's going to
information
wait.
is given.
There we go. Now we have eyes. He's going to go around and get that shot with 1 health. Perfect team play by Signature. And that might just be the end of this first match. We need to see if Znation will be able to come back and break the momentum that Signature has. If they're able to even this up, it would be awesome, but this is the last chance.
Yes. The first, if Signature is able to get 9 rounds before Znation ties it up.
But Znation does get a kill in the beginning, so it's going to be a stacked match. Now they're being pretty aggressive, running here towards Catwalk. These nades are not connecting. They're going to try to push forward after the smoke, get some coverage.
Svit definitely wanted to win this round, and they played it a little too aggressive, getting Svit cut off right off the bat, as
Right.
well as Varn taking a lot of damage.
Right, they're rotating around towards A now. They're giving up on B site. Nope. Now they're starting to go towards mid. We'll see how this is going to turn out. We only have 1 guy, Wesiana, over there on A.
Nothing too much is happening now because Svit was cut off. Now they are just regrouping and waiting for any pushes.
They want to get as much information as possible.
All right, some wall spams to see if, any headshots will land or do some damage. But no one's there.
John K and Johnny towards mid, trying to get information. Now they're pushing forward. They're actually being a little bit more aggressive this time. They want to hunt. They're out for blood right now. Johnny going in, perhaps getting this flank. The nade covering him. He's going to wait for it. Meanwhile, Westiana, he's covering over at A site as well. Raiden getting that kill onto Forgotten and Gentile going down by Jesus. Raiden getting a second. He's going for the double kill. Perhaps the triple is Reality Jesus taking down Heaton. We do see the triple kill for Raiden. He's clutching this right now, and it's only Varna left, and it's 1-3. John K without a kill for himself still. And
I'm thinking like if SignaturePB won this round, if they did, and John K ends his first round in the grand finals with 0 kills. Well, in the second half. Of course, in the first half he did get some kills. It doesn't lay over.
Wow. Okay, so they do get a win. It's 8-7. They can make it back.
Yes, they can. They can. They have to continue it. They have to win out the rest of the rounds.
Znation are down 1. They do not want to lose this one, or else it's game over.
All right, they want to play it safely.
Same thing with Signature. Getting cover fire for both sides. Smokes. Very slow.
Some roof nades should be there. All right, a lot of, there we go, a roof nade. And the windows are broken. There's a smoke down. Nobody's there to, take any damage from that nade. Everybody is at full health right now.
However, he is by the boxes behind the truck, waiting for the perfect opportunity, perhaps to catch anyone who is pushing forward to get a flank. We got 2-1. Actually, it's more like a 2-3-ish. I mean, like, towards mid. Not a lot of people are looking towards B right now for the Free Rebel side. Meanwhile, Znation constantly has to look at all opportunities and all corners.
All right, a minute has passed, and everybody is at full health.
Yeah, the mental games are strong here.
Yeah, Signature especially wanting to take this away from Znation. They are playing it very cautiously.
All right, throwing a nade. We see one coming in towards Varn. Perhaps it'll be able to catch. Oh, and he does avoid it. Oh,
Jesus
that was
does get Westiana.
Well, Jesus does get Westiana. I was looking towards mid, but yes, that nade, very well placed, and it instigates this attack. Everybody's going in now, full throttle. The smokes are coming out to try to cover up where they are. Everything's able to be heard, though. Now John K has some vision through these double doors. He has seen it. Will he be able to get his first kill? No, but Jesus takes him out. Jesus.
2 kills, and the bomb has been planted.
It's 5-3. Nope, it's 4-3 now. Forgotten has been taken out. He had very little health, maybe just 1 health. And we need to see Gentile get a few picks over here through the windows. And we're waiting for the flank, the cover fire, but he gets spammed. Spadra and Varn getting kills for themselves, and it's going to be tough for Gentile to be able to pull this off, and he does get taken down, and it's going to be a win for Signature.
Yes, the first map is taken away from Znation, and Signature gets that 1 win, and it is best out of 3. The next map will be Stormtube.
Which is exciting to see, because we expected Signature to come out with Stormtube, but it's switched. So seeing that Russia picks Stormtube, we're expecting an ace up their sleeves and seeing, a change of game plan, maybe a strategy that we haven't seen before. So let's hope that they are ready for it and are able to bring Signature down and make it to Game 3. But this could potentially be the final match.
Yes, for if Signature takes this map. And I was thinking, Signature, even though they do have a sniper Reality Jesus, maybe he isn't as comfortable. Well, he probably is confident, but he's not as comfortable as Jax on Stormtube. So that's probably one of the reasons why. And as I said, he is staying on the AUG for the past couple sets. So maybe he's thinking, today is not my sniping day.
Right.
So let's just not choose Stormtube.
And that is a valid argument. I mean, like, there are days where it's just like, I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, sniper, just because you're good at it doesn't mean you're good at it all the time.
Yeah.
Just because you're good at sniper doesn't mean you'll hit all your shots all the time. It's not automatic. You have to, when you have your off days, you have your off days. When you're on fire, you're on fire.
Yeah.
But like you said, it could just be an off day for him, and he's just
especially for Jesus, because he does swap around from the AUG to the sniper, whereas Jax, as I mentioned, he always stays on the sniper. So Stormtube is probably Jax's favorite map as well. But Jesus, Reality Jesus is like, we don't really have to play on my off day.
Right.
Yeah. So we don't have to choose Stormtube, but maybe Znation noticed that.
Right.
Thinking, hey, Reality Jesus is staying with AUG today. Maybe he is. Maybe it's his off day with the sniper. So maybe we'll just choose Stormtube and force it, and just out aim them with our rifles.
Regardless of what the results are going to be, regardless of whether or not he does bring out that sniper, it's going to be really, really fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I mean, to be honest, once a sniper comes out, it's a different game plan. It's a different style of play, and the pace is different as well. We got to see him use the sniper more on Stormtube because of Jax. But let's say Jax didn't play sniper, then I'm pretty sure he might not have used sniper as well.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Maybe.
exactly. So we will see how that turns out. If Znation comes out with the sniper themselves, then we'll probably see Jesus use his sniper. But if not, then it's going to be rifle all the way. But they are taking a little bit of time getting ready for this next match because, well, you want to be in the game. You want to be focused.
Yeah, just because a map change doesn't mean, you could check your peripheral one more time, change your brightness maybe a little bit. But anyways, as you mentioned about Jesus, taking on or picking up the sniper against Jax. But there was a time in Sandstorm when they were going up against each other and they both had the sniper. And during that match, in the middle of the match, Jesus let go of the sniper, and he started holding or picking up rifles instead, and they ended up winning that round or that set in the end. And that's when it started, and that's when I started noticing, Jesus just let go of the sniper, and they started winning. But I'm not saying it, the rounds they lost are because Jesus was off on the sniper. But, that just shows how flexible Reality Jesus is.
I do want to take a moment to say that I'm so happy that I can say Jesus and sniper in the same sentence. It's just like, Jesus, let go of the sniper. Jesus, stop shooting, like killing people and stuff. But yeah, it's really great to see Reality Jesus come out there and switch it up.
Yeah.
He can either become the sniper or the rifler, and that's going to be the make or breaker for me. I want to see how that turns out.
All right. Let's see. And the match has already started. No casualties yet.
Thank goodness. I mean, like, they always creep up on us
Yeah,
like
I
that.
know.
It's like, surprise, we're in the game already. But yeah, nades are coming out, and it does not look like... Oh, no, Reality Jesus does have the sniper, and it's going to be... There we go. Reality Jesus getting that sniping kill onto Johnny, and it's a 3v2. I'm glad that they picked Stormtube, and I'm glad Jesus feels like he's having an on day with the sniper for this match at least.
Maybe he's trying to turn it on.
Yeah. Oh, and he misses that one shot. That's okay, though.
Yeah. Those little peaks. Yeah, it is able to be missed because it's such a fast-paced game.
Right.
So like when you run by, you may miss, and there we go with the train running
Exactly.
by.
So glad that nobody died just now. Where's Forgotten when you need him?
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we see a flank right now, and he
Oh my
picks off
gosh,
two.
that's a double kill. Now it's just Varn.
Wow.
See, this is the problem with snipers. Your vision, your peripheral vision, isn't as strong. I mean, like, you have to scope, you have to keep looking at corners, and your game sense has to be up there. Oh no. Oh, Znation with the clutch first round. That was incredible, incredibly well played. Able to duck down, and as soon as he heard the spam through the walls, he came out and caught him off guard, and they take that first round onto the CT4 side.
Yeah, and this is the map that Znation chose. So I'm pretty sure they have something, or they are confident in this map. And Znation, Westiana takes the first kill off and takes Reality Jesus off the board.
Exactly. Now, whether or not Jesus had the sniper, I'm not entirely sure, but it is a 5v4, and we will never know if he had that sniper. This way, it's going to be... Oh, we did get to see Svit and Vaughn come out with kills of their own. Now it's a 4v3. I thought Westiana was going to get a kill of his own, but Gentile and Raiden going up on the board. Now it's going back and forth. It's not one, though. Yes, Svit is the only one left. He's behind this box. He's able to get that kill, though.
Half health. Oh, Svit gets picked off by Westiana, and Znation takes a round.
2-0. Not bad, though. I mean, it's still CT Force, and we've seen the comebacks before from Signature, so let's check it out.
All right, the round has started. Reality Jesus is still on, not the sniper anymore. He is on the AUG. He got rid of that sniper.
Exactly. If he had won the first round with that sniper, I guess it would have been a different story. You know, there are superstitions and
Yeah.
everybody does it. Everyone has their own. And if he won that first round with the sniper, I'm pretty sure he would have kept going on with it because without him on the sniper, the team is winning. I mean, it's just how it is. It's 2-1. The bomb is being planted right now. Westiana is the only one alive, and we've seen him clutch things before. He has 6 kills to his name. He loves Stormtube.
Yeah, he does. This is probably why they chose it. And the bomb still hasn't been planted. And
Oh, it's because Westiana was able to get the kill inside
they are
the control
very
room.
far apart right now, so they don't want to plant it until they can get some information.
All right, the bomb is being planted. I see it now.
Yes, the bomb has been deployed.
Right, and they're going to go far away.
All right, the train is going
And
towards
Westiana-
Forgotten.
His game sense is tingling, and
Yes.
they know he's... Oh, he peeks out, and now he's got information. And Westiana's
Wow.
able to get that pick. Now it's 1-1.
All right, Forgotten, you better stay hidden until you hear that defuse. He hears it, and
He's defusing and he's watching. 2 birds with 1 stone. He's not able to get that first kill. He's going to throw a grenade inside. Is he going to get him caught out of position? The smoke from the grenade is actually preventing him from finding out where he is. He
6
has to go
seconds,
back, and
no
he's not
time.
going to make this defuse happen. It's unfortunate for Znation, and it's going to be a win for Signature.
good play by Forgotten, making him waste as much time as possible. Wow.
That's the kind of play that you want to see. He's able to get that bait out. Very, very smart play from both sides, to be honest. Just a
Yeah.
little bit more unfortunate for Westiana. But Westiana with 8 kills, definitely showing his veteranism.
Veteranism. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, 2 Znation, 1 for Signature. Signature wants to, get 1 more round or 2 if lucky before the first half ends.
All right, John K trying to go in, be aggressive. He has 1 kill to his name, different from the last match. He will get knocked down by Varn with a double kill, and Varn is still alive. Meanwhile, Reality Jesus, he has been dying almost first every single round. It's 3v2. Maybe they don't need Reality Jesus at this point, and if that's the case, maybe you should go back to the sniper. But before we talk about that, let's check this out. Are they going to plant the bomb yet? Not yet. Wesley not going into the vents, and Svit checking it out.
He's in the back. It is 3v2 right now, but the 2 are at full health, whereas the 3 all have taken damage.
Right, but they are applying pressure. They are shooting into the vents just to make sure that they have eyes on them. They know that Westiana is trying to be a little bit cheeky here. And there we go. They heard the vent go down.
All right, how are they going to play this? They still do have plenty of time, 1 minute and 40 seconds.
And the grenade going in. Is he able to go? Is he going to catch him? Nope. No
But the
damage
vent
being done.
fight-
And Forgotten getting the headshot.
All right, that makes it 3v1. But it is still possible to do because they are all at low health or at half health.
Right, but I mean, once the bomb is planted, all they have to do is check all their corners, and they have 3 men. The nade going in, though. Is he going to be able to get this kill? Nope. He's going to avoid it. Head dropping down behind the control panel, and he's not able to go into this impenetrable fortress. Svit getting that kill.
Yeah, that was just... that was almost impossible to get in there if they're going to be positioned there. If that nade had taken out 1 guy at least, maybe he had a better chance, but that nade didn't do much, and all 3 of them were at, the perfect position for a 3v1.
Now, it's 2 rounds apiece, and that's not good news for Znation because 2 rounds for the Free Rebel side is not the most ideal scenarios.
Yep.
Westiana getting a kill, and he's going to be traded out. Forgotten getting killed as well. Varn, these names are coming up, and they're pretty common, except for Reality Jesus. That's a little bit unfortunate. But he does, as soon as I mentioned that, get his second kill finally.
But gets picked off, and Forgotten picks it up, picks off Raiden, and John K takes the win, makes it 3-2 when it started 2-0 for Signature.
Exactly.
But now Signature has come over
3
to
games.
3 rounds.
Yeah, 3 rounds in an
In a row.
exciting fashion as well. But I would have to say Forgotten definitely pulling the weight of the team right now when when Reality Jesus is not really performing at his best.
But if you notice the nation, only Westiana is with 9 kills, and Johnny K recording only 1 kill each.
Right, maybe Stormtube is just not their map, but they are.
Ooh!
Exactly, Westiana just knows his map like the back of his hand.
Yeah, maybe this is just the map for Westiana.
But it is 4v4, 4v3, but Spadejo with very little health going down as well. Now it's a 3v1, and Johnny, the guy with the least amount of kills, if he's able to get this clutch, it'll be up to 4, but he gets 1 with a headshot. He's able to spray it down. It's able to be done.
And
1 to 2.
If you have noticed, John K was killed by the subway. Unfortunate. But anyways, yeah, it is a 2v1, and he has spotted the information. Is out.
That's right. He's going to try to get this pick, but Svit.
All right, so this is 4 rounds in a row for SignaturePB. This is what is so scary about them. You know,
Free Rebel side.
yeah, you don't like they don't care if they're down 2. If it's 2-0, we're gonna go 4-2 then.
It's very
5-2.
It's very scary.
Yeah. All right, this potentially the last round of the first half.
And the most interesting part about this is they've all been clutching at different points of this half. First it was Forgotten, and then it was Varn, and then it was Svit. Reality Jesus also slowly revving up his engines and getting kills for himself. He was at 1 kill in like the first 4 or 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Not first 4 or 5. I mean first 3, 4 rounds, and now he's up to 4, and he's going to try to look to capitalize on that as well. The nade from Svit. Reality Jesus finally getting a headshot as well. In the first half, splitting it up into 5-2.
Yeah,
that's
5
crazy.
straight rounds as well. It's just not a regular 5-2. It's just, it went from SignaturePB having 0 rounds and Znation starting with 2 wins the first 2 rounds and then losing the next 5 straight in a row. And then we are going to be switching sides now.
It's bad news bears for Znation right now. Their faces are not looking too happy. Same with the crowd. And once you're able to... When you're this close to the crowd and you see that they're not looking too well, it definitely has, you know, it backfires on you.
It does.
When they're cheering for you, you feel that much better. But when you feel like you've disappointed them, that definitely brings you down. But I mean, every team is different. Maybe that'll be motivation for them to be able to come back and bring it to a 5-5. Then you'll hear the crowd start screaming, and that momentum will carry you on. Or you know, I mean, check out Signature. They're very calm, regardless of that 5 consecutive wins. They're very calm. They're holding hands and getting into the game, focusing. Check that out. That's I love this.
Yeah. Well, the first half ending in 5-2 in favor of SignaturePB. They only need to get 3 more rounds, make their round score 8 for this victory.
Reality Jesus getting that first pick. Yes, that's right. You start off the first round with that sniper rifle, and if you're able to get that win, then you keep going with it, and you get a second one. Oh my goodness, it's just going back and forth.
Back and forth, but Signature coming out on top. Only 1 man down, Forgotten, but he has done enough for the team in the first half, so, give him a little break.
Wow. Reality Jesus getting 2 kills on that sniper is a very good start.
All right, so 6 rounds in a row for SignaturePB. And 2 more rounds. It is over.
Does not look like they're going to stop. Right now, Znation is cornered. They're backed up to the wall. It's fight or flight, and it's fight, apparently, because Forgotten is going to go and get this kill. Signature, Varn, and the nade as well.
All right, it's 4v2 right now. Oh, 2. They make it even, 2v2. John K and Gentile, they are very low, whereas Jesus and Spadra are at full health.
Exactly.
Oh, headshot. That's another way to take out a full health guy.
Yeah. That's why rifles are so strong. It's 2v1, and he's going to do a drive-by through the windows, and he's able to get that kill. Now it's 1-1. The bomb isn't even planted yet, and now it's going to be a huge advantage for Spadra.
Does he see him?
And he does see them!
Wow.
Oh, no. That's not good news at all for Znation.
Yeah, potentially the last round.
This is not how you want to go. Not in front of the Russian crowd.
Wow.
They're going to have
7
to pull.
rounds in a row for SignaturePB from the first and the second half all together.
So let's check this out. This might be
Jesus
the last
gets
match.
that pick.
Exactly. Jesus was saving this sniper for the last half. Especially on the CT4 side, it's such a force to be reckoned with. Raiden going down. Now it's Wesiana and Johnny taking a little bit of damage. Svit almost dead, but still alive, along with Forgotten. And it's going to be very important for them. Spadra and Varn getting kills. Now it's just 2 people alive. John K and Znation. Gentile going down as well. But John K gets this double kill. Is he going to be able to finish it up?
Forgotten and... Reality Jesus.
I actually thought he was able to get that kill. Oh, Jesus, finishing it off. And you are looking at the world champions of Point Blank here in the World Challenge. Unfortunately for Russia, they were not able to come out in front of the whole local crowd and get that trophy. But congratulations to Thailand, who were the strong teams coming in from the beginning, able to beat out Brazil, who were the world champions from before, and proving that they are the best team out there.
Yeah, SignaturePB going 8 rounds straight without losing a single round in between, getting the win, and Jesus, I am happy that Jesus has been resurrected with the sniper, getting the last kill of the grand final.
Exactly. It seemed like he was dead all throughout with that sniper, but on the third day he does rise with that final kill. Very symbolic as well. He finished it off with the sniper. It's very beautiful to see, very poetic, and I love their mindset going into it. They were very focused, and now let's listen to the final words from our host. They are getting ready to do the trophy ceremony, I'm assuming.
And I, until we get there, now I understand why many of the teams say Thailand. We consider Thailand to be the best team. Because we thought, Thailand was strong, and Znation was strong as well. And the,
Welcome, Point Blank!
Strong, but yes, here we go.
World Challenge 2017 champions, SignaturePB!
Big congratulations
Поздравляем
to
чемпионов мира SignaturePB!
From Thailand. And as you mentioned, I mean, a lot of people, a lot of teams everywhere were saying that Thailand were the team to be most afraid of, and you said you see why.
Yes, and if you remember, they are the team that stuck together since last year. And that may prove, the teamwork. That may prove why the other team, the opposing teams, consider them very scary, because they've worked together for years now.
Exactly. Now they get to keep the trophy, this golden trophy, and also be presented with $50,000. And I'm sure the money is important as well, but you also want to be able to call yourselves the best in the world in not just point blank, but in esports, and it's just a very large honor. Well, I mean, like, they must be so happy to be able to represent their country, come out and play in front of their fans and friends and family members, and it must be a great honor.
Yeah, especially because last year they placed second, and this must be so.
So guys, small
exciting
interview after the
Finally,
victory.
we
You must do
waited
this
one
for your
full
fans.
year and
You want to
practiced
talk
and
to me?
stayed together to take this.
I know
first
you.
place.
Let's
Who
talk.
knows?
So
Check out the
guys,
interviews.
explain your feelings. How does it feel to be the best in the world again? What do you feel right now?
รู้สึกยังไงที่ได้เป็นแชมป์โลกและเก่งที่สุดณตอนนี้ครับ
ก็รู้สึกดีใจนะครับผมและขอบคุณคนในทีมครับผมขอบคุณแฟนๆชาวไทยที่คอยตามเชียร์อยู่ที่ประเทศไทยตอนนี้ด้วยนะครับพวกผมล้างอาถรรพ์ให้ประเทศไทยสำเร็จแล้วครับผมขอบคุณทีมงานพอยแบงค์ด้วยครับ
so he thanks everybody that supports him his friends his family everybody in Thailand that's cheering on the internet and other staffs that help them bring them to this place that they finally got the revenge and won this championship finally.
You guys definitely deserve this. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for all your fans. I'm happy for your country that they have you. Thank you very much for the show you gave to all fans in here. And this is your moment. Have a great party and thank you very much again. Now we can take some photos and then you can leave the stage and we will move on to the award ceremony. Yeah, don't forget your trophy. Давайте поаплодируем чемпионам PBWC 2017, друзья! Торжественный момент!
All right, that was so great to see. You know, like we mentioned before, he thanks the friends and family and fans out there watching from Thailand and online, and it must feel so great to be able to lift up that trophy and. It just proves how hard you work to get there, right?
Yeah, and he also did mention that, finally we were able to come back and take this, first place. And I'm pretty sure, the translator was just like, he translated what they said, but inside the players' hearts, they're so excited. They want to scream.
There's
but,
happiness involved.
Calm.
But after the awards ceremony, once they go home and they
win!
Show to the family that they actually made it, then that's when the true emotions will come out. So all the teams that participated will be coming up on stage and there is not a team that will not go home without an award. Yeah, so
Well, not all, I don't think. I think
I'm pretty sure all the
maybe
teams
top 4. Or top 5
in the
maybe.
semifinals.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. For the win from Europe was not in the semifinals. Every team, I'm pretty sure that is
okay.
participating who qualified to come to
The
this
next
alright.
team,
Point Blank World
Entity
Challenge will be awarded with
Esports.
$1,000, and then it goes on.
Аплодисменты!
Esports after fourth win.
Exactly. It's esports from India, also showing that they're going to try to fight for the top spot in the near future. Their performance went up significantly compared to last year, and I expect them to continue to grow for the next Point Blank World Challenge. They also have awesome
This
jerseys
is
too.
great that because from
Please
many
welcome
of the
Anti-Frag.
esports events I see, they don't usually give everybody in because these are guys that only a lot of the teams were knocked out in the group stages that hasn't made it into the semi or the grand final, but they still give them something. So this is very good to see.
Yeah, exactly. Now we have Anti-Frag from America, if you couldn't tell from the flag coming out, receiving a check as well, an award for coming out to the Point Blank World Challenge. These guys always got a smile on their face. The same sunglasses, as always, a symbol of the Stars and Stripes Academy.
I like seeing them, smiling all. Like
Team Lucchini, welcome to the stage.
So they didn't perform
As well as they might have wanted to, but definitely a joy to have them here as we're representing America. Now,
The rookie team Lucchini comes up
Yep.
from Peru.
Lucchini, they definitely showed a very good showing. I would like to see them much more in the upcoming tournaments. Peru, also from South America, South American countries, South American teams, they've all got this passion that is just hard
And
to
now,
compete
Black
against. Glad
Dragons.
outside of Brazil, we can see them.
Yep. Next up is Black Dragons. Very unfortunate. This team is probably the most
Аплодисменты!
unfortunate this season.
Поддерживаем
This year, 'cause,
команды!
I expected, and you probably expected them to at least make it up to the semifinals.
Exactly. Since '97. Since '97, they're a very old team. They have this legacy, and they're very good players, but just unfortunately weren't able to make it past the group stages by a hair. And everybody in Brazil, I know, are devastated.
The
inside,
next
but,
team, Team
what doesn't kill you makes you
Respect!
stronger, and I'm sure they will come back stronger than ever for the next competition.
Followed by Respect Passage, the second team, and also a rookie team from Russia.
Exactly. Respect did a pretty good job as well. Definitely helping out their brethren get that second place spot. Getting that. They were in the runnings to get into the semifinals as well.
Yeah.
So
With Black Dragon and Ice Esports.
they've got a lot to grow in, and I'm sure they will learn from Znation. And I expect them to create more competition within the ranks next time also.
Yeah, considering the two
Next
teams,
team,
Lucchini and
Ice
Respect,
Esports Club!
both performing very well, considering them being
Exactly. Now we have Ice Esports coming up from Turkey, and they have always been a strong country within the community. And this time around, they make 4th place, getting $2,000, and that's a nice prize. You come here to Russia, see your old friends, because all of these players, they still know of each other, and they have met each other before in different competitions.
Yeah, they definitely. And they're probably like,
And now I want to ask
Because couple of
Zipedo
the
Head of
players,
Development
Swiss
Project Manager
teams.
Yoon Ho Shin to reward third,
I'm pretty sure they
second,
had
and
a fun
first
time
place.
meeting up with
Please
their
welcome.
old friends, old competitors, and now for the 3rd place.
Exactly. Now in 3rd place, we have
Please welcome. So, and 3rd place, Endeavor 389. Please welcome here on this stage.
There we are, Endeavor coming up. A very strong performance with Jax on the sniper.
Аплодисменты!
And, it's never very easy to have a very strong presence with that sniper
Jax
on
is
your
holding
team.
his flag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they are able to get $4,000. That's going to be a nifty price.
Yeah.
for, you know, it's a consolation prize going home. But also the most important thing is Indonesia coming in 3rd place is a huge,
Mr. Yoon
huge,
Ho-shin will reward
milestone.
the team
Yeah,
with the
definitely.
medals
And, you know,
for the
this is one of the
3rd
teams
place.
to look out for
So
in
please
the
support
upcoming
them.
seasons, because
Аплодисменты, друзья, торжественный
Out of
момент.
I mean, like, at first, there was only
Награждается
a handful of
команда
teams
за
that you had
третье
to worry
место
about.
в
It was
Point
Brazil,
Blank World
Russia,
Challenge.
it was Brazil, Russia, Thailand, and who else? Turkey. And basically these teams, but now you have Indonesia. Now you're looking at Peru. India is also doing very well. I mean, Europe and America have always been there, but I feel like the drive to do even better is accentuated by the teams that I just mentioned, and it's going to be harder and
Team
harder in the
Endeavor.
future. But yeah, big
Indonesia,
props to
they
Endeavor
made a very
Indonesia,
long
setting the bar
path
for
here to the 3rd
other
place.
countries.
They surprised all
You
of
are
their
able to make it up this
opponents.
far if you try as hard as
So
they do.
please, some
And
applause
as a
to them.
sniper,
Give them
I
your
wanna see
love,
Jack
Russia.
Поприветствуем команду. Третье место.
I hope he doesn't learn to play
Индонезия.
rifle.
Endeavor.
But another thing is, I mean, having Jax
389.
perform so well on this international stage is a testament to everybody out there who want to be good at
And
sniping.
now,
It is
Like,
possible.
second
Yeah, it is
place,
possible.
Point Blank
And,
World
you know, some
Challenge.
people have been
Team
doubted and
from
like, why would
Russia,
you play sniper rifles better? But now he
Znation.
becomes a role model for all those kids who want to get good at it.
Yep, and 2nd place.
Znation coming up on stage from Russia, the hometown team.
Yep. Unfortunately, they play 2nd, but they will get $7,000.
Right, that's more than $1,000 each for the players, which is going to be nice.
I believe
Not
the
nearly as much
team
as
want to
$50,000.
thank all the
Znation
crowds
may
for all
win
the
first
support
place
and
next
love
year,
you
'cause, you know,
gave them
SignaturePB
during
last
these
year was
2
2nd
days.
place, and
I
this year
think
they
you
won
helped
first
them
place.
a lot.
So
to
you know,
go
Znation,
here.
2nd
Second
place this
place,
year,
but still.
first place next year. Who knows?
Второе
It
место.
definitely is
Point
in
Blank World
the
Challenge.
runnings.
Команда
It's going to be in their
Znation.
sights. They were very
Поприветствуем наш
close on
коллектив.
downtown.
Yeah.
They could have done it, but towards Storm Tube, it was a little bit hard. But we don't talk about that anymore.
Yeah,
it's all
done.
said and done. The ceremonies and the celebrations are going to commence. The award ceremony must go on.
Regardless of how they performed against whatever in the finals or in the semifinals, they play 2nd place, and that is going on paper. It doesn't matter how they ended, they are 2nd place
In the world,
And
yeah.
now,
And you
first
have your friends and family
place,
locally
world
there, right in front of you, and you're able to be
SignaturePB,
congratulated. But yeah,
Thailand.
first place, we got SignaturePB for you from Thailand. The strongest, the best point blank team in the world.
Thank you for this amazing
as of
skill,
today.
amazing show you gave us, guys.
Okay, so it is
You really
$30,000.
Oh, it was a
deserve
total of
this.
Yes,
Best
$50,000.
in the
total. The
world.
prize pool was $50,000.
На сцене команда, которая заняла
Yeah,
первое
$30,000 is still $30,000.
Команда из
$30,000. That is
Индонезии.
a lot of money.
SignaturePB.
I would love to have $30,000 over a weekend. That's amazing, and all you have to do is play your heart out. Although I did make it sound very easy, but to be honest, it's not that easy to be, you know, the best in the world. Congratulations to Signature Peanut Butter, Signature PB. They did earn their spot here, and
They do get their gold medals.
exactly that you'd be able to tell the world, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your kids, be like, hey, I was so good at a game that I beat everyone out there.
Yeah, and I was awarded a gold medal.
Yeah, you don't believe me? Here's my medal.
And we have one thing
Yeah,
to
but
do
this
also.
is definitely not easy.
We have
it's just that,
an
you know, but they
MVP
did
of this
work
tournament.
their way up here into
of
this
course,
tournament,
it's a member
and
of Team Signature
on the
PB,
live
and
stage,
his nickname
it
is
was,
Reality
it was 2
Jesus.
days though.
Congrats
so
to him.
It was
She's
2 days
the
starting
most
with
important
the group
player
stage
from
all
all
the
the
way
teams
to the grand
in this
finals, and
tournament,
they
in
did
World
make $30,000.
А теперь
Not
еще
easy,
один важный момент
but,
нашего
you know, if we
мероприятия.
ask him,
Nagраждение MVP.
You know, they can
Reality
say
Yeah,
Jesus.
obviously.
Yeah.
Now they're at that
Yeah,
position
yeah.
where they're
Из
allowed to
команды
say
Yeah.
it, but you know that
SignaturePB.
they've been focusing and
of course.
concentrating as
Аплодисменты
hard as they
лучшему
could.
игроку
Coming from
среди
Thailand
всех
to
команд,
Russia,
среди всех
traveling, you
коллективов
got that
на
jet
этом
lag, you're in
чемпионате.
hotels,
Он это
practicing,
действительно
scrimming. Maybe you don't
заслужил.
even have time to practice, but we get to see the MVP.
Парень, хайлайты которого можно
Yes.
пересматривать
Go to
вечно.
Signature
А
as well.
теперь
That's
команда
also a
Down Teams,
prize.
please go in the front of the
All
stage.
right,
So
Reality Jesus
all the
gets
photographers
an
can
extra
do
$1,000, I
photo
assume.
of all
Yes,
of
there we
you,
go. Reality
because you
Jesus
are the best
with that
teams in
extra
the world,
$1,000
definitely.
for getting the MVP throughout this whole 2 days and throughout this World Challenge
Yeah.
Point Blank
That
2017.
huge piece of cardboard is worth $1,000.
Yeah.
That's just because, you know, you did extremely well. It's just extra $1,000 in your pocket.
Yeah.
When do you what kind of situation have you ever picked up $1,000? You know, just
Hey,
for
you
being a
did
good
here,
guy.
$1,000.
Exactly.
All right, but yeah, as I mentioned before, how everybody got $1,000. It's so good to see that the losing teams or the teams that didn't make it up too high just leave with nothing.
Exactly. I mean, the best part is there are certain teams. The best part about Point Blank is that it gives a lot of these countries opportunities to play in a competitive esports setting.
Yeah.
Now, it might be very disappointing for certain teams to, they perform very well, but sometimes they might not be able to afford coming out to these international
I want
events.
to thank all of you
But
and
they
all
muster
of
up the
those
courage,
who
they muster
watched
up
us
the
on
finance,
Twitch.
and I'm
But
sure Point Blank as well
want to
helps
thank
them
you
out
for these
to
two
come out to these
amazing
events.
days,
And
amazing
plus, they get
shows and
$1,000
matches
on
that
top of
we've
that.
seen, and
That
your
is
support
just
is
great
priceless.
sportsmanship,
And of
great
course,
marketing,
all
and
the
great,
teams
great
felt all the energy
ideas
you gave
from
them.
Point
So
Blank.
thank you
Yeah,
very
definitely.
much for
To draw
everything
out the
these 2
players,
days.
to
Мы
help
хотим
out the players.
поблагодарить
Because,
всех,
hey,
кто пришел к
even
нам
though
сюда
you
на
lose,
турнир, кто
we do
приходил
give
и
you something,
сегодня.
and we do support the players.
Yeah.
We just don't, put out the game out there and you do
Put
what
out a
you want.
tournament
Yeah.
and like
Поддержка
try to get
помогла.
here.
Yeah.
No, I mean
It's not that.
it's a big family. What Point
Yeah,
Blank
it's
is,
like a family.
and it's really nice to see.
All the teams, yay!
All right, congratulations, everybody, everyone. 10 teams, 9 countries, 2 days.
2 days.
Pressure is off now.
And the
all
butter
the
popcorn
festivities,
has run out.
Exactly, the festivities are done. It was very fun to watch.
Yeah.
It was a pretty long 2 days, but it didn't really seem like it did.
Yeah, it didn't. Because, to be honest, if you think about it, it's a long 2 days. It's a long cast. But during the cast and during the 2 days, the pace has been so fast.
Right.
We're so concentrated, and it's so fun going back and forth. So,
Right. I mean, like, there's a certain aspect to watching esports that you can't lie in front of the camera. You really actually have to enjoy watching it.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, personally, I'm not an avid Point Blank player, but when you watch these real people really compete and not lie about it at all, then you automatically get immersed into it, and time flies like that.
Yeah, it does. And it was a long but fast 2 days.
And extremely fun as well. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I guess this is it.
That's it for us. It's it for us as well. I'm sure you guys are done with your buttered popcorn and talking about dragons and talking about colors and differences.
Hearing our names over and over again.
And peanut butter. And so we will finish it off with our names once again. I am Joshua Kim, and with me was Sean Kwan. It was an enjoyable 2 days of awesome festivities. We would love to see you again next time. You guys have a nice night.